Hi ladies. One sec. Just doing some adjustments here. Ooh. I'm just gonna let a few of you hop on. So if you're watching the replay, then skip ahead to the 1 minute mark. Please tell me if my mic is working, because it looks like my mic's not working. And I don't think I can see comments. Oh, I see comments. Hi, Kristen. Can you hear me okay? Is my mic working? Because it just told me my mic's not working. So if it's not working, please tell me. Hi, Heather. Tell me it's working. I thought this thing, okay, I thought Facebook Live tells you the time, and it's not telling me what time it is or like how much I've recorded. So yay, okay. I see a few of you hopping on. Awesome. I'm like super stoked that I am like on time for once. That doesn't really happen ever. Oh, thank you. This is my like quick get ready face. Zainab has napped a half hour today. That's like, she's just not napping today. So I'm surprised I got ready. All right, so if you are popping on, tell me where you're from. I want to know where Amy's team is all from. Like, where are you guys at? I'm in, if you don't, okay, obviously I don't know everybody, so I'm just gonna introduce myself, I guess. My name is Sana. I'm 26 years old. I'm a mom of two. I have a 2.5-year-old and I have a 7-month-old baby, almost 8 months. I live in Vernon, BC. My crown princess is Megan Purnell. If you guys know Megan, she's awesome. She's also in Kelowna. I've been doing SENEGENCE for, it'll be my anniversary here in like a week, I think, or like a week and a half. So it's been almost a year, which is crazy. It's flown by. I'm currently ranked a Duchess. What else do you need to know? I love makeup. Little backstory, I'm a social worker, and then I became a mom, and then I took on makeup full-time, and then I found SENEGENCE, and then I guess you could say the rest is history. So I don't have the greatest story ever, but that's definitely a story. So live sale training, I'm just gonna get started now. If you are watching the replay, tell me if you're watching the replay. So just type in like replay so that I know that people are paying attention to me. You're Amy's mom. Oh, well, hello. That's exciting. You're in Penticton. I love Penticton. We go there like every summer. I love it. I've done, because I think I mentioned that I'm a makeup artist too, and I've done a few weddings down in Penticton. It's so pretty. I love Penticton. Okay, so who here has done a live sale? If you have done a live sale, like, throw yes in the comments. I just want to know like if you guys are familiar with live sales, or if you've ever done it, or if you've experimented with it. It would be good for me to know. Otherwise, I'm just going to start at the basics. So what is a live sale? What is it? So a live sale is basically you going live on Facebook in your sales group or your business page, whatever you prefer to use, and you run a sale live. So there's really like no like huge secrets that I have. I do definitely have some tips. I have learned a lot from my live sales. I think I've done about 3 now. I average about $1,500 in sales each time I do one. I'm gonna put a disclaimer right here, like straight up. I had a following before I started SENEGENCE, so because I'm a makeup artist, so I do have some like loyal friends that followed me into this business. I can seriously say I have the most loyal customers. I'm like super lucky. They really take my word for when I tell them about products or when I talk about makeup products. They really trust me in my opinion, and I feel like that has a lot to do with my success. So that's a big disclaimer. I'm just gonna be straight up. I like this is a whole other topic, like a whole other topic about like building trust with your customers and having that rapport with them. But in a nutshell, I'll just say that the best way to gain customers and to have people buy from you is for them to love you. So like they have to like you, they have to know you, and they have to trust you. If they don't have any of those 3 things, then they're just not going to purchase anything from you. So if you're constantly bombarding them with just buy this, this is a new product, this is how much it costs, this is how much it is, then they're not really going to go for that. People want to buy from you because they like you and they trust your opinion. So if I ever post something, like I posted the last product I mentioned or I talked about was LipSense. And I'm just the kind of person that I won't talk about a product unless I've used it, I tried it, I love it. That's just my way of running my business. Sorry, my hands are like all over the place. This is just me. I'm just a squirrel. That's just what I do. So that's just how I run my business, and I had so many people contacting me about it because they really trust my opinion and they follow me and they know me, like my personality through Facebook Live and from me posting. I share my personal life. I've built a rapport with my customers, right? And I feel like that has a lot to do with just the trust factor. So if you don't have that kind of a relationship with your customers yet, I suggest kind of opening up that shell a little bit and just kind of show the more raw you. Start posting about your life, start talking about your personality. I'm super honest when I go live. I'm like, look, I'm wearing pajama pants, and like I'm just like, I talk about my kids, I talk about my life, the fact that I never sleep, just things like that. I try to make it I try to make them know that I'm relatable, I guess you could say. I want them to know that this job is something that I love doing and there's a reason why I do it, and that's why they purchase from me. All right, so what is the concept behind live sales? So obviously you're running a live sale to make money. Duh, right? So if anybody has, Amy has done fantastic VIP party trainings, and I learned a lot from them. I learned so much from them. I have run I think I've run 2 or 3 really successful VIP parties as well. I've done really well with them, but when push comes to shove, I just don't have the time to put in the planning and the pre-planning and like scheduling posts and coming up with posts and things like that for VIP parties. So that's when live sales came into my life. So the pros to running a live sale is there's no pre-planning. So there's no like sitting there and like making your posts and like scheduling your posts and figuring out what to put and like being original and coming up with content and like interactive posts and coming up with games and stuff like that. There's none of that. So a second pro to it, immediate sales. You get sales right away. I run my live sale, I run it for a full 24 hours. Okay, so I have my live sale and then I tell people the promos are only good for 24 hours, and that creates a sense of urgency in people, and they know there's an expiry date on it, and so they will purchase right away, right? So they're like, oh crap, okay, so this sale is only on for 24 hours. I have to make my mind up because Sana's not going to be offering another discount again after. Okay, so it's a one-time promo. My customers feel special that I'm giving them kind of like a deal, I guess you could say, because it's my VIP group. Like, it's like my little community, like my little village, right? So it's like a place where they know that they have digs for my specials, I guess you could say. It also gets people off the fence. So like I have random people, like random girls joining my group every few weeks, and if they kind of creep my posts and stalk them and haven't purchased anything yet, and they see that there's a sale, obviously people see the word sale and they're like, oh my god, well okay, I have to take advantage of this. So then they jump off the fence and they try the product. Another pro, these are all pros by the way, another pro is that it creates a relationship with my customers. So when they see me live, like you're watching me live, you can hear my voice, you can see my face, you can see my house, excuse the mess, and you just kind of like get to know me a little bit better, right? So when you go live, you are opening up, I guess you could say, that book to people actually getting to know you a little bit better. And like I said, that goes in the factor of liking you, knowing you, and trusting you, right? And then purchasing from you, hopefully. So people get to know you a little bit better. If you have never gone live in your group, yes, it's extremely, extremely nerve-wracking if you've never done it before. I was super nervous the first time I ever went live. The first time I ever went live in my group, I did a makeup tutorial. Like, out of all things, like you could mess that up real good, right? But that's what I did the first time that I went live. And it was amazing. I had so many people interact with me, and since then, I don't go live. I wouldn't say I go live every week, but I go live during my live sales, obviously. And we talk and we have a conversation, and that's just how people get to know me a little bit better. And another pro to it is you don't have to like spend your whole month worrying about, okay, I have to book X amount of parties, I have to book a vendor show, I have to you know, worry about getting customers, worry about getting sales, where's my PV gonna come from this month, all that kind of stuff. There's none of that. You just set a day once a month when you do your live sale, and you do all your sales in that time. Like for me, I'm a busy mom. I don't really have all that time where I can like, you know, sit down and like worry about where my sales are gonna come from. So like I just do it just the once a month. And obviously I'm not saying I don't do sales throughout the month. I have makeovers booked, one-on-ones booked weekly, like all the time, like every second day I have a makeover booked. So I'm constantly doing those, but I'm not like worrying about that pressure about like, where is my 750 PV gonna come from this month? Like my live sale is my live sale, right? Another thing that I want to mention is having stock. I know this is talked about a lot in a lot of the groups, but having stock in hand allows me to ship it right away. So like when I have a live sale, I can hand my products to the products to my customers right away. I can ship it off the next day, and they know that, instead of having to wait a week while orders come in. So that's just another thing I should mention. Now there are some cons to doing a live sale. I wouldn't say they're like huge cons, but there are definitely some cons to it. So the first one obviously is you must be comfortable going live. If you're not comfortable going live, you obviously can't do a live sale. That's just how it is, right? So start getting comfortable going live. If you don't want to do it during like for a live sale, just start off by going live for like 2 minutes. And that's it. Just say, hey guys, popping on, doing an unboxing of your product maybe, or talk about, you know, like Violet Volt just came back and this is how you can use it. Or say, hey guys, I'm wearing my stripes today. What do you think about my colors? Like just go live about something, get comfortable, start getting used to the fact that people are going to be watching your face and that type of stuff, and you'll get used to it. Okay. So that's one con, right? One con is if you're not comfortable going live, then you probably can't do a live sale. The next thing, I kind of mentioned this already, you have to have a really good trusting relationship and loyal customers. If you are constantly posting things on your like business group, and you post and pray is what they call it. That's what Heather Shiver-Burns calls it. Posting and praying. That's kind of like when you post something and then just hope that people like start commenting on it or interact. If you're hearing crickets in your group, there's a problem. Like just straight up, there's a problem. So either you need to take it back a little bit and start posting a little bit more about yourself. Like I said, people aren't going to buy from you because they necessarily like the product. People like to buy from you because they like you. Okay? That's just, it's honesty, right? You must have a personal relationship with your customers, and the rapport has to be there. It has to be there. You have to be a likable person. So go live so people can get to know you a little bit better. Another con is there are some expenses. Now, if anybody knows me, my team knows me, they know that I really don't like doing discounts. I'm just not that person. You can't find me saying, you can't find like me with a new customer and they say, oh, can you give me a deal? I'm like, no, sorry. Like, I don't just throw out deals and discounts. That's just not me. You'll rarely find me having discounts on my page. And the only time when I do discounts is when I have a live sale or a VIP party or something like that. So my discounts, although they say like your maximum discount is 15%, I rarely ever give a 15% discount. And this is what I do. I do a lot of gift with purchases, okay? A lot. And that cost me like $1. So I have this huge little cupboard here of like goodies. And I just fill this little cupboard up with like different things that I find, like prizes and stuff. So I think... obviously my team knows this because I've done a training on this, but I go on shopmissa.com a lot. That's shopmissa.com. You need to go there. It's all in US dollars. They have so many things that you can purchase. They're super cheap, and they're super good quality. So like I do a lot of gift with purchases. So like there's this little bag. It's a makeup bag. It's huge in comparison to my face. Like you can tell it's a really big bag. It's $1. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll do my live sale and I'll say, you gift for purchase, anybody that purchases tonight gets a free bag or whatever, okay? Again, it cost me $1 versus giving a 15% discount, which could cost me a couple bucks. So it's way better to do a gift for purchase. Let's say I'm selling the tinted moisturizer. I could give away like knockoff beauty blenders. I do not like knockoff beauty blenders and being straight up, but that's just something that you could do. You could give away, like Shop Missa also has these little like brush cleaning thingies. I don't even know like the technical term for these, but you basically stick it on your hand and then clean your makeup brushes with it. Or I give away makeup brushes, like a single makeup brush or whatever it may be. So practice. If you are used to doing a lot of discounts, start practicing gift with purchase. I'm just being honest. Like, that's the most smartest way to go about your business if you're going to be doing discounts. Do people actually want gifts? Yes. I always feel like they won't really care. Yeah, they totally will. They totally will. Think about it this way. When you used to purchase, hypothetical you, but me, when I used to purchase things at like Estee Lauder or like Lancome or whatever, I used to wait to buy my foundation till they had their gift with purchase. Do you know that? Do you remember those? They have these like tiny little makeup bags and these tiny little like sampler, like, I don't know, eye makeup remover or a tiny little lipstick or like an eyeshadow quad or whatever it may be. And people are just suckers. As soon as they see the word gift with purchase, they don't care what it is. They honestly don't care at all what they're getting. But to them, it's like, yeah, it's free stuff. Like, why wouldn't I want to get something for free? This one is super cute, by the way. It says, I did not wake up like this, right? So that's the first thing. Don't give away huge discounts. Another thing that you could do for your live sale as a prize or as something that they can get a discount is free shipping. Okay, costs you like $1.80 to send a package. Just offer free shipping. It's super easy. If they are purchasing something over $300 or $200, you could say free expedited shipping. Like, just like, I know it's going to cost you a couple bucks more, but if they're making a purchase that big, like, why not, right? No tax. You got to be careful with that one because some people will buy a lot of stuff and then you'll end up kind of paying for the tax for all of that, and you've already paid for tax, so it's best for you to recoup that. But the odd time I've done free tax or no tax. And bundles. I do tons of bundles. So bundles look pretty, like they just look really good. If you ever like pay attention to like when you're at Walmart or when you're at Superstore or whatever, and like for instance you go to like the chip aisle, okay, like you're in the chip aisle, you're looking at Lay's chips. Hi, baby. Okay, you can be quick, okay? Be quick. Just a quick hug. Mommy's doing the training. I love you. Okay, have fun. Okay, so let's say you're in the chip aisle, you're in the Lay's aisle, and you look at the signage or the pricing for the chips, okay? Sometimes it'll say buy 3 or more and get it for $2.50, or else you have to purchase it for $2.75. So you're like, yeah, I want to save that 25 cents. So you freaking grab 3 bags of chips. Like, it doesn't matter to you. You just look at it automatically and you're like, it says buy 2 or more or 3 or more. So yeah, I have to buy it like that. So that's like this secretive way of like businesses into tricking you to like upsell. So like they're upselling their chips for you. You wanted to get 1 bag of chips, but you know that you're going to save that extra 15, 25 cents or whatever, so they're going to make you buy that extra 2 bags of chips. So that's like my little secret way of making my sales so big. So like what I'll do is this one's a popular one that I like to do. I'll take 2 colors. Sorry, no, I'll take 3 colors. I'm just going to grab whatever. Okay, and I like to be really visual when I do my live sales. So like when I'm doing my live sale, I'll put my 3 colors in here. And then I will take, sorry, I'm just doing this as I go. Ooh, okay. So here's a bundle that I like to do. This one's like my famous bundle. I like to call it different things, but I'll say like the Lippy Obsessed bundle or the Lipstick Lover bundle or whatever. And this is what I'll do. I'll show them this and I'll say, you get 3 colors, whatever 3 colors that you want to buy. You get a gloss and your remover is free. That's what I say, okay? And to them, they're like, what the heck? I get a free remover? That's amazing. Little do they know, they have to, instead of the 1 color that they were thinking of buying, now they got to buy an extra 2 colors, a gloss, and then they get the free remover, okay? So be smart about your bundles, and by the way, this is still within that 15% discount. This actually makes it like a 10% discount. That's all you're doing is discounting it by 10%, this entire bundle. And that makes the remover free. Okay, so Like, you got to be smart about your bundles. Like, I take the I am terrible at math. I suck at math, but this is one thing that I'm able to do, is like sit down and just come up with bundles. Sometimes I'll do like the 5-minute face bundle, and I'll have like the tinted moisturizer. So I'll have like the tinted moisturizer, I'll have like a blush and like a gloss or something, and then I'll say, whatever product it is, but I'll say, you know, get the gloss half off or whatever, and just make sure that you're within that 15% discount. But like I said, you're upselling. So if somebody was interested in buying just the tinted moisturizer, they see that bundle and they're like, oh, well, you know, I get the blush at half off or whatever it may be. And so then you're upselling all those extra products. Okay, so that's a really smart way to do it. Another thing to do for your live sales is to like keep the interest going and to keep engagement going and to make people excited about each time you do a live sale. Don't always do the same kind of a live sale. So like 1 month I did, what did I do? Fall colors. So I started talking about all the like plum colors and the berry colors and like the browns and stuff like that. And then the next month I had my Boxing Day live sale. This month is my 1-year anniversary with SENEGENCE, so I'm doing like a Seniversary like live sale this Sunday. You could change it up according to products. So like one live sale, you could just talk about blush scents and just do a live sale on that, even though your live sale could be applicable to any products, by the way. Or you could just do summer colors or holiday bundles, or, you know, one all about shadow scents, just swatch shadow scents, things like that. Make sure that when you have your live sale to keep engagement going. That's a really big thing. So like when I have my live sale, I'll ask people questions. I'll say, make a comment and tell me what your biggest fear is. And people will comment and they'll say, oh, my biggest fear is I'm afraid of heights, or I'm afraid of spiders, or whatever. And then what I'll do is I change it up, guys. Like some months I do it like this, some months I do it different ways. But I'll take like a little cup and I'll put like numbers in there, and I'll put like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all the way up to 10. And the 10th person, or the let's say I pulled the number 8. So the 8th person that commented with their fear of heights or fear of spiders or whatever, they get a prize with purchase or something, right? So like I just drew the number 5, and I go through my comments and I see whatever the 5th person was that commented. I say, hey, Sally, you just got a free gift with purchase. Let me know what you want to get. And then Sally's gonna be like, whoa, I get a gift with purchase. And if she wasn't even thinking about buying something, now she's seriously gonna start thinking about buying something, because I just sold it to her pretty much. Your live sale fears that no one will buy and it'll be so awkward. No, never think of it like that. Okay, here's another thing. Like I said, there's some cons into, I'm just getting comfortable here. This chair is like brutally uncomfortable. There's some ways to draw people in, okay? So the one way that I draw people in is I do a giveaway during my live sale. I have never, not once have I done a giveaway in my group unless it was during a live sale. So I've never done, I did it during my VIP party or my live sales, but I've never done like, add your friends to my group and I'll give away a starter kit. I've never done that, not once. So what I will do during my live sale is I tell people anybody and everybody that makes a purchase tonight gets put into a separate draw to win 1 free color. And that seriously gets people in, gets them watching, gets them purchasing, because hello, like who doesn't want a $30 free color? And to me, I buy everything at 50%, so it's only $15. Totally fine for me if I'm making like $1,800 after it, right? It's a very little expense and it's a business write-off. So that's one way that you can draw people in, okay? So make sure when you announce that you're gonna be having a live sale, say, there's gonna be prizes and games, it's gonna be lots of fun, come hang out with me, and 1 lucky person wins a free color. Not to mention all the little other prizes that you're gonna give away. I feel like I missed another comment. How long do you keep the sale open for, Kelly? I keep it open for only 24 hours. So if I have my live sale at 7 p.m. on a Sunday, then I leave it open till 7 p.m. on the Monday. Okay, and always put an expiry date on it. If you don't put your expiry date on there, people are just going to be like, meh, she's having another sale, whatever. Like it doesn't. You can't just run a sale all the time and then expect people to buy from you. Like that's just like my take on it, is if you're always like, oh, I'm having a sale for the whole month of January. people are like, they just don't have that sense of urgency. Like, you need to create that sense of urgency, right? So that only happens when you put an expiry date on it. Okay, so keeping engagement going, free color for your purchase, a prize for everything that's sold. Okay, now I'm gonna just do a quick demo on how I do these live sales. Okay, I'm gonna pretend like you guys are my customers. Wait, lots of warning, you're closing down. Yes, people love waiting until last minute, and not everyone sees your post. That's exactly right, Megan. I forgot to mention that. How did I forget? I even wrote notes. Amy knows that I even wrote notes for this, and I like completely forgot to write that in there. I do a lot of lead up to my live sale. So I always post about like a week before my live sale. Like the other day I posted and I said, hey, join me Sunday. I'm going to be doing my Sene anniversary live sale. So that's a week notice, okay? Then about 3 weeks before my live sale, I'll post another graphic and I'll say 3 more days until my live sale. Can't wait to see you guys. And then a day before I will post it. And then the day of my live sale, so this Sunday, I'm going to make another graphic in the morning and I'll say live sale tonight at 7 p.m. Then 1 hour or 3 hours or whatever before my live sale, again, I'm going to post another graphic and say, see you guys in an hour. And that way they obviously have heard it a million times and it sticks in their brain a little bit better and they know when to expect to see you online. And like I said, you're putting expiry date, which is really, really good. And people have that sense of urgency and they'll want to purchase from you. Okay, so I'm going to pretend like you guys are my customers now. And this is like, I'm just going to pretend like I'm doing a live sale for you guys. So this is how I usually do it. So I'll say, hey, hey Mary, how's it going? I know that you just purchased Purple Rain and I want you to know how cool Purple Rain looks with Fire Opal. Okay, so side note, this is what I usually do during my live sales. I do swatches. I do a lot of swatches. So like by the end of it, like my hand is just like covered in swatches. It's awesome. So I'm just gonna do Purple Rain. Now I'm gonna say, hey guys, if you are just tuning into my live sale, I want you to tell me what your New Year's resolutions are. Comment below and tell me what your New Year's resolutions are. You know what mine is? It's to have a smoothie a day. Like that's like my goal. My life goal is to have a smoothie a day because they're really healthy. I'm trying to gain weight and smoothies are the way to go in putting good food into my body. So okay, this is what Purple Rain looks like on its own. Super pretty. It's kind of like a mix between like a pink and a purple. It's not crazy, but it is definitely a statement color. I'm gonna wait till that dries. And then actually what I'll do is do Purple Rain again beside it, wait till that one dries, and then I'll do Fire Opal. Like who has Fire Opal? If you don't have Fire Opal, it looks like crap on its own, being straight up honest. Like there's very few people that can like wear this on its own, but when you layer it or when you mix it with other colors, it's amazing. It's a really good mixing color. Okay, now another side note is when I'm talking to people, I'm so honest and I'm so transparent. People know me. Like if I don't like a color, I'm straight up honest about it. I'm like, ew, like I don't like this color, but hey, somebody with this skin tone or this hair color can pull it off. Like when the last live sale I did, I swatched Team Wicked and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not wearing that. Sorry guys. Like you couldn't pay me enough to wear this color. And people loved it and they laughed and like, it's just good. So be honest. Just because you sell something, it doesn't mean you should love everything that you sell. Like genuinely, like I love SENEGENCE products. I truly do. I love a lot of the products. I have used a lot of, different brands from Sephora, and I used to be a huge MAC girl, and I love my Sephora stuff, but I really love SENEGENCE. But there's a select few things that I'm not a fan of, right? And I'm honest about that. And the more transparent and honest you are, the better it is. So I'm going to show you, I've actually never done this before, so I'm curious to see what it'll look like, but Purple Rain and Fire Opal, like, what is this gonna look like? Oh, of course it just turned it pink. So what I'll do is, when I'm talking to my customers, I'll be like, okay, this is Purple Rain on its own, and then this is Purple Rain with Fire Opal on top. Like, look at that. So if you have Purple Rain in your collection, it almost doubles your collection because every color you have, you can lighten it, you can mix it, you can change it up. It's super cool. So I'm actually kind of impressed. Like honestly, it's a really weird, like frosty pink color. It's neat. Okay, that was my little demo about like how I go about doing a live sale. So there's that. Now, if you were to talk about new products, okay? So like for me, I haven't introduced every SENEGENCE product yet. I've introduced LipSense, Brow Sense, the Tinted Moisturizer, LipSense, obviously, Shadow Sense here and there. I have not talked to people about the skincare, not once. I have not talked to people about the powders, not once. I plan on doing that this weekend. So this is what I would do if I was to introduce a new product. So I would tell people, I would first of all, you want to be super smart with your products. Go and open the product knowledge guide in the back office and read up about your products. If you have no freaking clue about what you're talking about, your customers are going to pick up on that. Take pride in your products and know about them. So like, let's say I'm going to be talking about the foundation today. I would go into my product knowledge guide and I would read everything about this. I would read about all the ingredients, all the vitamins that are in here, you know, how many shades up and down this changes according to your skin tone, all that kind of stuff, so that when I'm in my live sale and I'm talking about this foundation, I am talking and spieling out all the amazing science behind this, and people know that and they see that and they're like, wow, that's so cool. Petra, thank you. I'm happy I'm inspiring you. If I can make any one of you like go for this today, I'm like so happy. Like seriously, live sales have been a huge game changer for me, and like I said, it builds a lot of trust with my customers, and I never have to worry about where all my sales are coming from. Look at that. I just got purple rain all over my other hand. How did that happen? Ugh. So that's what I'll do is like if I'm introducing a new product, I make sure that I read up all about it. And then what I'll do, like let's say I am talking about blushes. Today I'm going to be talking about blush scents. And then I tell them, I do my whole spiel about all the science behind this stuff, how amazing it is, how long it lasts, how it compares to like traditional like powder blushes and things like that. And then I'll do swatches. So then I'll take, you know, chocolate cherry and I'll swatch it on the back of my hand, and then I'll show people and I'll do a comparison with all different colors. Then people can ask me and say, you know, I have red hair, like what blush do you think would suit me? And always make sure you talk about the guarantee, because there are going to be creepers and like lurkers and people that stalk your page that never comment on stuff, but they're always wondering. So always make sure in every single live video that you're reminding people that they have that 100% satisfaction guarantee, so they can jump on, try something, and if they don't like it, then they can return it. So now that that's dry, look how cool that looks. That was Purple Rain with the Fire Opal. Do you guys have any questions for me? That's pretty much it. That's what I do. I love to draw prizes for people, and like I said, I don't just hand out free prizes. That's just not me. I don't just hand out, you know, like makeup brushes and makeup bags. I tell people that it's a gift with purchase. So if you, like, let's say Petra was the second person to comment and I drew her name and I would say, Petra, like, you get a free makeup brush with your purchase tonight. Let me know if you want it. And then after my live sale's done, and let's say I talked about bundles, okay? Let's say I talked about bundles, about LipSense, and then I talked about Silk, and I talked about Blush Sense, and I talked about foundation. What I do to keep people's brains rolling about all the products that I just talked about, especially if people don't have time to like tune into my live video or don't have the time to watch the whole thing, I make sure I post graphics after, okay? So that's like super key. People are really visual, so like they're not gonna go through the whole video and figure out what you have on sale, okay? So I always make sure I post graphics. Like I'll take a picture, like just be simple, whatever. Like you don't need a backdrop, just go next to your white wall and take a picture of this bundle and then just make a graphic on WordSwag and just say, but 3 colors, a gloss, get your remover for free. This is how much it costs you plus tax, okay? So I will post all of my bundles and all the products that I mentioned in my live video. I will post them on my page after I'm done my live sale. And that way the people that, you know, weren't able to tune in, or people that just don't have the time to watch the whole video or whatever it may be, they can just quickly go there and look at everything and then be like, okay, I want that bundle, I want that, I want that, I want that. And then it usually, because I do my live sales on Sundays, like Sunday evenings, I usually don't have time to like fill all my orders that evening. I will the next day. So the next day, I always make sure I write down the people that had like a gift with purchase or the ones that won a prize. And I will privately message them and say, hey, you want a gift with purchase, you have an option of getting a makeup bag, a makeup brush, you know, compact mirror, chocolate, whatever, like whatever it is that you're giving away, chocolate. Who doesn't love chocolate? I've never done that, but I should probably do that. Then you just remind them and privately message them that they won something and say, hey, let me know if you want, or if you want to grab something. My sale's on until 7 p.m. tonight. Okay, so again, you're giving them that kind of like second nudge and second touch. And I have tons of people, like I'm not even like exaggerating, but I have tons of people that buy last minute. So if my live sale closes at 7 p.m. and I announce the free color at 8 o'clock, I have like 6-7 orders usually come in like an hour before my live sale ends. It's crazy. So what I'll do then is, let's say I had, I don't know, 10 orders come in. I take all 10 of those names, all those people, I put them in a little jar, and then I go live again the next day, the next night. I go live and I say, hey, Susie just won a free color. Look at that. I'm so proud of you. Let me know what color you want to get. And I can't wait to have a live sale again next month. And then of course, Susie's going to be like ecstatic. She's going to be so excited to have a free color. So I have had tons of girls repurchase every single month during my live sale because either they've won a free color before or whatever. They're pumped. Like, who doesn't like free stuff, right? And I never get to win anything. So I would love someone to do a live sale like this. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Those are all my little secrets. If you want to go back again and rewatch this, you can watch it again because I talk a lot and I said a lot. So if you have any questions, now is the time to ask. I really hope I sparked some interest for you guys. Oh, one last thing. Amy did this, and this is something that I was planning on doing, but you can attach a cause to your live sale. So let's say that we have like wildfires in BC or whatever it may be. You can say, you know, $2 from every purchase tonight, total low ballpark number, but whatever it may be, from every purchase tonight goes to the BC wildfires. So that way people know that when they're purchasing a lipstick or whatever, they know that a portion of it is going to a good cause. You can totally do that too. Like, it's just a way of getting people going. Have you ever had no one buy? No, I haven't. Like I said, my lowest ballpark was like $1,500 for a live sale. So again, I'm like, there's no like magic. I don't have any magic in me. I just have a lot of loyal customers and that kind of stuff. And I'm like super, like just super happy and grateful for the customer base that I do have. I'm very grateful for that. So if you don't have the kind of rapport that you do, start going live in your group. No worries, Amy, it's totally okay. My girl she came in, she just had her nap and just walked right in and just walked out. So we're good. If you guys have any questions, ask away. If you are watching the replay and you have questions, just pop them below. I'll create this thread in this video so I can answer your guys' questions. But I really hope that you guys give this a go. Like I always say, try everything once. Like if you have not tried doing a live sale ever, just try it once. And if it doesn't go great and you're not comfortable about it, wait a few weeks, try again. Like just because, like don't let it discourage you ever, right? Oh, I'm missing comments. Hold on. How long into the business did you start doing them? I just started my first live sale, I think was in October. Was it in October? I'm pretty sure it was October or November. No, I think it was in October. Quite a few months. Like I never started doing them early on. I didn't need to do live sales. I was doing really well with my sales, but I needed to come up with a different creative way of doing sales, right? Because I don't know. We had the out of stock crisis. I signed up last January and like I would purchase like, let's say blue red came back into stock. I would buy like 20 blue red and then all my customers would buy blue red from me. That's just like how I did my sales in the beginning because they were just stoked of getting a new color, right? And then things slowed down. Everything kind of stayed consistently in stock and I've never had a month where I haven't made good sales, but that was just kind of my like new way of doing sales. And I started by doing VIP parties. And then, like I said, I just didn't have the time to do all the scheduling and stuff. So then I started doing live sales. When you switch to a new product to show off, will you simply show it off? And how long do you stay live? I'm usually live for about an hour. If I'm talking about a new product, then like I said, I talk all about it. I mention absolutely everything about it, how long I've been using it, why I love it. I demo it. I show what it's like. I talk about like I'll talk about like all the features, like how it's got an airless pump. Like I'll mention everything, and I'll even say things like it doesn't come in a box because our company believes that we don't need to waste paper. Like just little things like that. People like to know those things, right? So I show it off, talk about it, and like your live sale doesn't need to be very long, right? And if I'm talking about, a lot of my customers buy LipSense from me. That's just what my customers usually buy. A lot of my sales are just LipSense. But like, let's say I wanted to talk about the tinted moisturizer today, I'll still swatch LipSense. So like, I'll just have a swatch party, and like maybe I'll do layering of different colors. Like I just want to keep the conversation and engagement going. And usually I'm live for like a good 45 minutes to an hour. You're my hero. Joining January 2017 was hard. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was hard, but honestly, it was a blessing. Like it seriously was. I think it's just perspective, right? People can look at it as like the glass is half empty or half full. For me, it was just half full. So that's just how I do it. If you don't get many sales at the beginning, do you still give a free color? I will only give a free color to people that purchased. So I don't just give a free color for people just attending my party or attending my live sale. I don't just throw away free colors. So what I'll do is, if 3 people purchase from me, then all 3 of those people get put into that draw for that free color. I will absolutely draw the free color as long as people purchase. I want to see my 1-hour new packaging loose powder live. I can't wait to try it. I've been reluctant to actually try the powder because everything I've heard about the brush and stuff, but I've been waiting for the repackaging, so I'm stoked. I'm very excited to try it. It'd be good. In the beginning, I mean, when you started doing them. Oh wait, okay, what was your question again? When I started doing them, if I didn't have any sales in the beginning, do you still? Yes, I still did. Yeah, I still did. So try it out, Carmela, give it a go. Like I said, try everything once, right? Dusty Rose is amazing. So yeah, like I said, try it once. I'm Silver Rose. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, Dusty Rose is a LipSense color. What are you talking about, Amy? Yeah, I'm excited to try the powders. It should be good. And by the way, like I said, change it up and make your live sales fun and name it something different every month. So for instance, these are just examples. So like January is my Sena anniversary live sale. February, I'll probably do a Valentine's Day live sale, okay? So my Valentine's Day live sale is gonna be like reds and pinks and all that kind of stuff, and I'm gonna do a sale on those. For March, I haven't figured what's March good about. March is like spring, so like we'll do nudes, we'll do nude colors, okay? And then April, I'll come up with, like, it's seminar, so I'm sure we're gonna have new colors in April, so then we'll do a live sale about those. Like, you know what I mean? Like, change it up every single month. Don't make it the same, and always name it something different. Don't just say, I'm doing a live sale. Like, name it something. Like, if it's December, like Boxing Day sale or holiday sale. If it's October, do a Halloween sale. I don't know. Just be creative. Like, there's a little element of creativity that you have to come up with, but I love going live. Yay! Awesome. So give it a go. And if you have any more questions, I think my baby needs to go to sleep. I just heard my husband calling me, so I must go. And like I said, if you're watching the replay, just ask a question and I can answer it. And I hope this was helpful to you guys. You're scared no one will come. So Katie Enos mentioned something that like really struck a chord with me. She said she never looks at the little number on the screen. Okay? Don't ever look at the number. So like if there's 2 people watching you or 200 people watching you, it shouldn't matter. Just always pretend like there's tons and tons of people watching, because I'll tell you a secret. You will notice that there are tons of people that know you are live, but they won't watch you live because they don't want the little screen to say, Sana Saleh is watching you live. So what they'll do is watch the replay, and they're creepy. Like, I have so many creepers and stalkers that won't watch me live, but as soon as I'm done my video, like an hour later, they'll start commenting, or like the next day they'll tell me, oh, I want to buy this, I saw this in your live sale, or I saw this in your replay. Some people are just shy. Some people don't want to interact with you live. Whatever. It is what it is. So yeah, like I said, if people aren't watching you live, that's okay. Go live and pretend like there's like 20 people watching you. You're good. And yeah, don't look at that little number on the screen. There's stalkers, there's creepers. You will do wonderful. As long as you're excited, be excited about your product. Don't ever like have negative thoughts about it. Like, that's what I always say, is like, just be positive about it. Come online, do your live sale, rock your live sale as if there's tons of people watching and that you kill it every single month, and you will. It's all about mindset, right? Like affirmations, like if you're reading the Miracle Morning, right? It's all about like, I am successful. I can do this. Like think about it like that, right? You got this, girl. You got this. All right. So if you have any questions, again, I say that over and over again, but if you have any questions, let me know. I hope this was helpful. And if you guys are going to Pit Stop next week, give me a hug. I would love to, like, I love hugs. Me and hugs are like, we like them. I love them. So come say hi. I would really love to see you guys, and let me know how your live sales go. So like, if you plan on doing this month, please like comment and tell me and say like, Sarah, I had a blast doing it, or tell me your successes. I love to share success with you guys. It's awesome. Can't wait to meet you. Yay! I can't wait to meet you too. I didn't know what that number was. Now I'm gonna have to put tape over it. That number means that's how many people are watching you. No problem, Amy. I'm so happy you asked me to do this. I've been meaning to do this. I just needed the push to do it. So I'm happy that you asked me. All right, guys, hugs. Lots of virtual hugs. Love you guys. And take care. Watch the replay. Watch this over and over again. Listen to me ramble. I'm sure you'll learn something. If anything, you'll learn something. All right. Have a good night. Take care. Bye.